Well, coming up on today's show, this is our annual Boom Show. That means red, white, and boom. And, of course, the 4th of July celebrations, and we're checking out a lot of things around the city. We're down in Grove City checking out some of the things they're going to be doing for the holidays. And if you need that stuff to celebrate, well, the Flag Ladies Flag Store certainly has it. I got to tell you, it's a jam-packed show. I'm Mike Kilburn, and along with Renee Warner, we're out and about for red, white, and boom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1... 0, ignition, liftoff.
Well, the 4th of July is certainly a great time to celebrate the spirit of America. And to get those things that you want to celebrate the spirit of America with is the Flag Ladies Flag Store. Whether it's flags or clothing or even some home decor, this is the place you want to stop by. We talked to Lori Watson. She told us more. Well, Lori, good to have you and the Flag Ladies Flag Store back on the show.
Thank you. It's so good you're here.
You know, when I think about celebrating the 4th of July, I think of Flag Ladies Flag Store because you have just so much that gets you in the spirit of celebrating the 4th. Tell us a little bit about what they can find here.
Well, there's so much, and we really do this all year round, as you know, because you're in so frequently. But this time of year, we bring in really special clothing. And this clothing is the first time we've had our own line. And so it's made in the USA, and we're very, very proud of it. So that is a big addition. We also have men's T-shirts that also help celebrate the military. And then on top of that, we've got everything you would want as far as wind wheels for the little kids to run around. We've got bouncy balls, all those things to try to keep them occupied while they're watching their 4th of July fireworks. And then we also have things for the house, the bunting, the poles, the brackets, the USA flag, just about anything you'd want.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the neat thing about Flag Ladies Flag Store. You guys have enterprised a lot of things, including the flags they use at the football games and everything, right?
That's right. Yeah, we try really hard to keep our product relevant, and it's all about celebrating, and we all every day have something to celebrate, and we try to be creative with you, and if we don't already have it, we try to think of it for you or try to help you think of something that can help you celebrate.
But like I say, I can't think of any place better to come and get stuff to wear for the 4th of July and be in the spirit of the day. Give us some contact information, your hours, when we can get down and see you, and your website.
I'd love to. We're here in Clintonville at 4567 North High Street. We do have special hours through July 2nd. We'll be open from 9 a.m. till 6, Monday through Saturday. And then we do close early for Red, White, and Boom. So we will be open till 3 o'clock on Wednesday the 3rd. Otherwise, go on FlagLadyUSA.com. You can see our clothing and a lot of different things. And we are sitting here ready, willing, and able to help you out this celebration.
Definitely a place to get into the spirit. Lori, thanks so much for being on the show. One of the great areas of Columbus is Grove City. They always have some wonderful activities, and it's always a pleasure to come down here and talk to Mayor Ike and find out what's new and exciting. And if you're planning your 4th of July, you may want to check in to Grove City. Give us an idea what's happening.
Well, it's always great to have you guys here, and we got what I consider probably one of the most patriotic communities around. And being the 4th of July weekend, next weekend, it's something to celebrate. We're here at the Gold Star Family Memorial. We just dedicated this last week. The last surviving Medal of Honor winner recipient from Iwo Jima was here to dedicate it. So that's a great event. We have a Purple Heart Park. And then this weekend, we have a little thing called bell ringing. And this is part of the announcement of the Independence Day that took place back in 1776. So we're doing a bell ringing. Then we have the 4th of July event for fireworks at the high school. And then we're having the Ohio Brass Band on July the 6th at Gants Park to do an all-patriotic presentation.
One of the things I remember being down here last year, the Aquatic Center. That operating this year?
Yes, it is. It is. As a matter of fact, what we've got is the what we call a splash pad. So we've made that a little better and more family oriented. We also, at the same place where we have the splash pad, we have what we call Family Flicks, and that's on Thursday night. So we're trying to do it all. The families love it, and we love it, and just great to be in America.
Yeah. Are you the guy that's like propelling this forward, the family-oriented activities and things that are happening here in Grove City?
I don't know if I am. It's just part of the programs that we've had around for a long time. Our Parks and Rec department's been very busy over 30, 40 years. So I think it's all of the culture of living in Grove City. We're family-oriented, we're neighborhood-oriented, and we love to take care of our citizens.
Give us some contact information, your website where people can learn more about what's happening in Grove City here and come and visit you.
I appreciate that, Mike. It's www.grovecityohio.gov.
Well, it's just as important washing your car in the summer as it is in the winter, believe it or not. And the place to get that done is Mumu Car Wash. They even got a great bug treatment to get those bugs off the front of your car. And they even have a great rate on a monthly wash plan that is saving you about 50%. We talked to John Roush, and he told us more. Well, John, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus, man.
Thanks for having me.
I love coming to Mumu Car Wash. This place is pretty good. We got 4th of July coming up, and I always say, why would you want to wash your car when you can come and get it washed here and save all the time?
Summertime's great for washing your car, get the bugs off, wash it more often. It keeps the wax on it, keeps the bugs off. And we've got great treatment and pre-treatment at all of our locations. If you buy our couple 2-top washes, you get a free bug prep with it. And if you need a little more horsepower, come in the office. We've got a great product in there that you can use to wipe down all the bugs, get all the tar off of it. But the key is wash your car a little more.
Yeah. Did I see that you can save 50% on that monthly wash club?
Totally. We just rolled this out in November. Our top wash is a little better than a 50% savings. So if you wash twice a month, it pays for itself. There's no contracts. You can quit, stop, cancel, do anything you want anytime. But I don't know how I'd live without this thing. My truck is black, and I love keeping it clean. And I come once a week, keep it looking clean, keeps the value of the vehicle longer, keeps all those bugs and all that stuff off of it, and it's the greatest value. Use it at any of our 13 locations. We're actually opening an hour earlier now, so 7 a.m. you can come in and wash at any of our locations. So it's even a better value. Very popular. Everyone's getting them, and we got to kind of hurry because we're going to shut our sale off here pretty soon here in the next couple months.
Yeah. You're the guy, man. You take care of good stuff. Give us some contact information, John, where we can learn more about this monthly wash deal, because that looks like a heck of a deal, and about just about Mumu in general.
So super easy. You can sign up at any of our locations at a kiosk or at our office, or go on to mumucarwash.com. Got some cool content on there. Follow us on Facebook. My girls do a great job of putting cool stuff on Facebook. We've had a lot of cool stuff that we've been posting lately in our Twitter and our Instagram accounts too. Check it out.
Right. And if you want your car washed right, go to Mumu. See you, John. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, it's almost July 4th, and if you want to add fireworks to your celebration, Phantom Fireworks is the place to come. Eric told us about how they value safety and some of the assortments you can find there. Here at Phantom Fireworks are all about the safety of fireworks. Tell us about that.
So when you first walk in, you see a safety table, and then we have knowledgeable salespeople who go around, make sure you know what your light and what you have. We have safety flyers for every type of firework possible: rockets, 500 grams, 200 gram repeaters, mortars.
Tell us about some of your more popular items here.
So as you can probably see behind us, we got the New York Salute behind us. It is one of our most popular items. It's a 500 gram repeater. You light it once and it goes through all the shots pretty frequently and in a nice display.
Phantom Fireworks has always been known for its value, and you guys have a lot of assortments of fireworks. Tell us about that.
So we have our starter kits, which is pretty much like a $59.99 value. It comes with a wide range of lot of smaller items, and then we get into our bigger assortments for like our grounds for divorce, which is $750, and it comes with all the right range for 500 gram repeaters and mortar kits to make a decent little show.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun this year is going to be had by those who come in here. Tell us how we can find out more information about Phantom Fireworks.
Yeah, you can go to fireworks.com. You can also stop out at our store. You here in Millersport. And we also have a phone number you can call. It's 740-927-6943.
Fantastic. Thanks again, Eric, for showing us around here today.
Thank you.
Well, it's a bright, sunshiny day and a beautiful look at the skyline here in Columbus, but just a few days at dark, that'll be lit up with wonderful fireworks for red, white, and boom. And we had an opportunity to talk to Earl Burke, who's in charge of the fireworks here for red, white, and boom. We had a little bit of an insight. Yeah, I'm surprised at the amount of setup time it takes to get this thing going. We were kind of talking a little off camera, I know, about that. Give our viewers a little bit of sense of what this takes.
Well, basically, we start working on this show about 9 months ago, and we come up with some ideas. We talk to people, and really a lot of the people in the city of Columbus give us ideas what we want to put into the show and what the design is going to look like. So they give us ideas. We also work with our own ideas, and after 9 months, we come up with a production like this down here for July 3rd. But it's working with the soundtrack, trying to get WNCI lined up. We give them some ideas. They give us some songs. We read out the soundtrack. If it's okay to go, then we start production of the show, putting the shells, lining the shows up with the soundtrack, and then you'll see it on July 3rd. It's going to be 26 minutes of fun.
Wow. I asked this off camera. I got to ask you on camera. Where does this fireworks display rank in the Midwest?
This is the largest show in the Midwest on July 3rd.
No doubt. I've seen it from the helicopter, and it's in the air and on the ground, and it is amazing. Give us the website that people can find out areas they can view this and see it and all the information.
Yeah, what you can do is you can go to redwhiteandboom.org. That gives you all your information on parking, areas to view the show, restaurants, hotels, things like that. Plus, we have a lot of vendors that will be down here setting up for the show. And you can almost get anything in downtown Columbus. Columbus has grown so rapidly in the last 5 to 8 years that this venue really draws a lot of people. And that's what really makes Columbus great.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Earl, great information, a great insight into what's going on down here. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm going to bite into one of my favorite hot dogs here at Buns and Brew, the Texan, but that's just one of many that they have. You got to come out and check this out. We had an opportunity to talk to Kevin Hightower. He told us more about Buns and Brews. Well, Kevin, good to have you and Buns and Brews back on the show.
It's good to be back, Mike.
I'll tell you, ever since I ate one of these hot dogs, I've thought about this place over and over and over again because the names of these hot dogs are just amazing. The Southern Comfort, the Texan, the Carolinas. Where did the names come from? And kind of talk me through this whole thing.
Well, the names are originated from the different parts of the country where dogs originate. You have the Southern Comfort, it's got collard greens on it and a special relish mix that the chef came up with. The Jamaican Me Crazy. It's really a spicy dog, but with the coleslaw, it cools down the spice a little bit.
What's the favorite hot dog? I always have to ask that. What do people order more often in here?
Well, my personal favorite is the New Yorker. I can't get enough of it. However, the number one selling dog is the Texan because it's a chili dog. Everyone knows a chili dog.
Let's talk a little bit about the brew part of this then.
Yeah, we have craft beers. We've got 8 taps right now. We've got a couple of local IPAs, North High IPA. We've got Rheingeist Truth from Cincinnati. We've got Columbus CBC IPA, Bell's Two Hearted, Bell's Oberon. If you like a cider, we've got Angry Orchard.
Well, we're going to leave it there, man. These are amazing. We got to get some folks in here to give these a try. Tell us how we can find you.
Buns and Brews. 970 Parsons Avenue, Columbus, Ohio. The phone number is 614-817-1704. The website is bunsandbrewscolumbus.com.
Fantastic, Kevin. Good seeing you again, man. I'm going to bite into one of these.
Absolutely.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. The Appalachian Art and Craft Market, located here in the Hocking Hills, has the largest selection of Billy Jacob reproduction paintings. And he's actually going to be here signing those paintings. We learned more from Sandra. So you have some very specific items in this business that not everyone has, right?
That is correct. We're very unique.
And what are those items?
One thing is we have a lot of Billy Jacobs prints. We have actually the largest selection in southeastern Ohio of Billy Jacobs, Park Design, and Jim Shore.
So you got a big event coming up. that Billy Jacobs is actually going to come in and sign some of these reproduction art pieces on July 7th between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m.
If you purchase a picture that day, he will personally autograph it. But if you have a picture at home that you bought here or anywhere, if you bring it in, he will be glad to sign it.
So Sandra, his artwork is, how would you consider it? Is it a country style or what is it?
I say it's country and primitive. Just about everybody enjoys it. Doesn't matter. He has all seasons. He has one series it's called Spring, Summer, Fall, and Winter. And then he has patriotic. He just has about any kind that you would want.
And when will he actually be here and for what hours?
He will be here on July the 8th from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m.
The other lines that you have in here, what are people going to find there?
I actually tell people that when you come here, if you don't find what you're looking for, if we don't have it, you don't need it. We have just about anything that you could ask for.
Sandra, I saw a lot of pottery here.
Yes, we do. We have Polish pottery that is actually shipped over here from Poland. We have a large selection. There's plates, cups, whatever you might need, and a lot of various patterns. Patterns that can be mixed and matched. Very unique.
What's the website where they can learn more information?
AppalachianArtandCraftMarket.com.
Well, we had an opportunity to visit this company at the Home and Garden Show. It's called Creative Hardwood, and they do some amazing things with wood. This is a company that has a manufacturing facility in Holmes County, and they just opened their first retail store in the Short North. So we had an opportunity to visit with them and look at what they're going and see where this company is going. We talked to Phil Hicks. He told us more. So let's talk a little bit about what has happened to the business since we saw you at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, so we had plans to open up a retail store late last year, but the way the market is right now, it's almost impossible to find a place to lease. And this place right here became available in December, and we were able to lock it down in January. So a lot going on, basically.
For our viewers, walk them through what is Created Hardwood.
Yeah, so Created Hardwood, this company started out about 2 years ago as a hobby with my dad, and then eventually my brother and I took a little more interest, and next thing you know, we're bailing on our jobs we've been doing forever and decided to turn it into what you see here. So we're an Ohio-based company. We have a manufacturing facility that we just moved into, a new one in Holmes County. So we're not a middleman. We manufacture everything. We take the trees down responsibly sourced, meaning that they're trees that are already down or trees that have to come down for safety reasons. Slab them, plane them, turn them into what you see here.
You know, Phil, one of the things I thought that was really neat was the cutting boards. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, cutting boards are awesome. Those started off as just cut off pieces, but now we're literally cutting up whole slabs because they sell so well. And they come with little bottles of mineral oil and care instructions. They're awesome gifts.
Wish you all the best in your success.
Thank you.
Give us some contact information for folks that like to come down and see Created Hardwood.
Yeah, so we're at 16 West Poplar, right beside Hyde Park and Bar 11 in the Short North.
Well, you know, a great summer adventure is to travel out to Granville. There's a lot to see here in the community, but to enjoy a great meal here at the historic Granville Inn is just amazing. And we talked to Chef Chad and Jan, the food and beverage director, and they told us some of the things that you're going to find here and some of the entertainment they have as well. Well, Jan, welcome down to about Columbus.
Thank you very much.
Chef Chad, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Well, we always like to know what's new and exciting at the Granville Inn. So what do you have?
Oh, wow. Well, we're doing all kinds of fun things. We have jazz every Wednesday on the patio. We have Tom Carroll, who's a local musician. Except the third Wednesday, we have a larger group come out. That's the Derek DeCendio Trio. Sometimes they're outside, sometimes they're inside. That's kind of, we call it the speakeasy. We use a room downstairs. That was actually a speakeasy back in the day.
Well, Chef Chad, what's the bottle of wine you have in your hand?
Oh, this is really cool. We just released this. We worked with Rutherford Cellars out in California, and we have a Chardonnay, a Merlot, and a Pinot Noir made for us. And we offer it by the glass, by the bottle, and we also offer it retail.
Well, Jan, you're the food and beverage director, right?
I am correct.
Well, give us a little insight as to what you're doing and what's new here and the things that are happening.
Well, that's new here. We've always had lunch and dinner available with the okra menu and the tavern menu, but now we are offering breakfast 7 days a week. So Monday to Friday, you can come out from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and join us for breakfast. And then as well on Saturday and Sunday, we have a fabulous brunch that runs from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
What do you think makes the atmosphere at the Granville Inn so excellent?
Well, it's just so historic. It's a beautiful property, newly renovated, wonderful people that work here.
Well, Jan, tell us how we can come out and enjoy a breakfast here at the Granville Inn.
Well, you can drive out. We're just located off of 70, which is really great. You can also make reservations on Open Table through the website, or you can call the inn at 740-587-3333.
And what's your website?
It is granvilleinn.com.
Fantastic. Jan, thanks so much for being on the show.
My pleasure.
Chef Chad, so good seeing you again. Thank you for being on the show. Well, like the sign says, save some time, order online. You know, with the new order system that Greg Utze has at Utze's Farm Market, you can save a lot of time, and you can get online and take care of it. Your order's ready to go when you get here. No standing in line. We talked to Greg Utze and learned more. For a long time, people were standing in line, and you kind of gave an alternative to that line. It's like, skip the line, right?
Yeah, that's right. And this really does save you some time. You can order in the morning, pick what time you're going to be here. We'll have it ready for you. Just go up to the counter and ask for it. Or you can order today for tomorrow or next week or whenever you want to order it for. Look at that very closely. Our specials will be listed there. You click on that. It's very simple. Just click on the meat category. Go down. If you want some ham, there'll be a ham category that'll drop down. Pick the ham you want, how much you want, then go back over to the cheese. It'll finalize it, print it out, and you'll get a text back or email back saying that we've got it and it'll be ready for you.
Yeah. You have the best deals in town on meat and cheese. I know that people stand in line to get it. I hear it all over the place, so I know it's a big deal.
Yeah, and that's basically why we did it. We want to cut that line down a little bit. On Saturdays, we have people in the back slicing these orders, so it doesn't even get up to our main counter. You walk in here, pick your stuff up, and you're out the door.
It's the corn crib. You've got that open finally. I know it was a little late in opening this year. What are people going to find in here?
Well, anything fresh. We'll carry, right now we're into peaches, of course. Blueberries are coming soon. Sweet corn's going to be here. That's the biggest thing here in the corn crib. Anything grown in Ohio, we're into zucchini, cucumbers, tomatoes will start soon, peppers. But look for that fresh homegrown stuff, as well as the stuff we're bringing in from out west or down south.
Give us some contact information where we can find you, what days you're open.
Check out our website, utsfarmmarket.com. Check us out on Facebook. We're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Converse Huff Road, just south of Plain City off of Route 42.
Fantastic, Greg. Good seeing you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Mike.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Well, maybe visiting the Jubilee Museum for a summer adventure, maybe something that you want to do. Look at this amazing structure, all made of Legos, almost 500,000 of them. And this is just a tip of the iceberg of what you're going to find here at the Jubilee Museum. We talked to Sean Kenny and learn more. Well, Sean, good to be back at the Jubilee Museum.
Great to have you back.
You know, last time we were here, it was Christmas time, and we were looking at some of the nativity scenes, some of the things. And, of course, we had to catch up with you and see what's new at the Jubilee Museum.
Well, it's amazing. A lot of people don't realize they come here at Christmas that we actually do have other things here besides the nativity sets. We're a full Christian Artifacts Museum here. But we have a new exhibit here. I think that everybody in Columbus needs to come see this. Everybody likes Legos, Mike. Sure. And so this is our Lego Vatican display. It was built by Father Bob Simon out of Moscow, Pennsylvania. And he liked Legos as a kid, and he decided he was going to go big scale, obviously, with this. This Lego replica of St. Peter's Basilica and St. Peter's Square is actually about 14 feet long and almost 6 feet tall, and has about 500,000 Legos in it. So it's quite impressive.
So what else can people find here at the museum as well? There's just so much to see and take in, and it's a great summer adventure.
What really makes this museum work is the diversified collection. So if you come here as a Methodist, a Lutheran, or if even you're not Christian, you just like art, we have pipe organs here, we have paintings, we have Mary Queen of Scots necklace, a document signed by Thomas Jefferson. And if you come here, like the pipe organs, for instance, we'll actually play them. You get to look inside of how they operate. And then we do have our nativity collection. So if you miss the nativity scenes, you can come see our nativity room, which is up all year round, which is pretty.
All right, well, we're going to leave it there, and we're going to get some folks down to see this because this is just amazing. Give us some contact information, tours, how we get down here to see it and go through it.
Absolutely. So we are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 4 and Sunday from 1 to 4. Adults are $10, senior citizens and students are $5. And check us out on our website, jubileemuseum.org, and our Facebook page. So we're constantly updating on there as well. So.
Okay. Well, great, Sean. Good seeing you.
Thank you.
Man, I'll tell you, some amazing things down here. It's great to come down and take a look. Thank you. Well, we're down at Ohio State University learning about a program that Ty Woods is involved in. And, of course, he owns year-round landscaping. So what he's learning here is helping him in his day-to-day operations. He told us more. Well, Ty, welcome back down to Mount Columbus. Good to have you and year-round landscaping on the show.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about this program. You actually did some volunteer work, right?
Yes, we do work down here called the cultivar trials, where you try out new varieties of plants. So then they'll thrive and be successful when you're growing them. Some plants are susceptible to disease and pests and stuff. In this program, they start to weed those plants out and get to the really good stuff.
Well, that's neat. And that has to help you with your business year-round landscaping, right?
It is amazing, to be honest. The information and the camaraderie with people that feel so passionately about gardening and landscape.
So what are people looking for now this time of year? As we've been getting some hot days. I know we've gotten a lot of rain. So what does that mean for people?
Weeds are growing, and the pests will be coming pretty soon, right behind that. Japanese beetles and things are starting to eat on stuff. They'll be laying their eggs and whatnot. That'll be grubs soon. So it's just an ongoing situation where you got to try to stay on top of that right now.
What about patios? I mean, we talk about these on a lot of the shows about you converting that space into a nice deck. Is that hot right now?
That is very hot right now. It seems like everyone wants to get out the grass and get on a nice, clean patio slate.
Well, give us some information where we can learn more about year-round landscaping, get these services, get you on a contract, get you taking care of business.
Well, if you want to get more information about our company, the best place to start is the website, www.landscaping365.com. Once you get that information, or if you'd like direct support, give me a call, 614-260-8774, and I'd be happy to get on the phone and try to help.
That was great. Hey, good seeing you again, man. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Always a pleasure, Mike.
You know, one of the neat things about stopping by Absolute Hearing Solutions is they are on the leading edge of technology in hearing aids. Whether you're using a smartphone to adjust your hearing aids or you are looking for those hearing aids you can't even see. And today we find out that even if you're in distant places, you can have Absolute Hearing Solutions adjust your hearing aid. Greg Van Horsen told us more. It's always fun to come here because some of the technology and so much changes since you've been doing the show. Mm-hmm. And some other great news that we were kind of talking about a little bit off camera today about technology. Because I know a lot of people may spend wintertime in Florida and enjoy Florida, and they may need an adjustment of hearing aid, and you've got a solution for them now, correct?
Absolutely. Well, before they used to have to send them to another office or wait until they come back, but now some new hearing aids they're out now, and you have as long as you have a phone, mainly an iPhone, but if you even have Android or some other technologies, you can do that. But what'll happen is they'll send us an email saying I need some high tones, low tones, you can be that specific, or even just turn up program 1 or program 3 up, or maybe a noise program. We can download that, pull up our computer, it'll go right to their phone, they'll hit a download button, and then it'll actually automatically change their hearing aids. So they don't really have to come in, drive an hour, drive a half hour, or like you said, if they're in Florida, they just need a little bit of a tweak. It makes it very, very fast and easy for them, so that instead of having to come into the office.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat. Well, as always, great information. Give us some contact information for Absolute Hearing Solutions.
Okay, great. Well, you can contact us at absolutehearingsolutions.com or give us a call at the number on the screen.
I know, always on the leading edge. Thanks so much for being on the show,
Thank
Greg.
you very much for having us.